A murder inquiry is now underway after a post-mortem has confirmed that 23-year-old Lena Schneider, whose body was discovered at Hengistbury Head on Wednesday morning, was strangled. Just moments ago, the police held a press conference where they appealed to the public for more information. Our reporter James Thompson was in attendance.
The police have uncovered some information that may be vital to the case, but they say they are still keen to speak to members of the public who were at Hengistbury Head earlier this week. At this afternoon's press conference, they were accompanied by Ms Schneider's father, who arrived in the UK this morning to make a formal identification. Lena's mother is understandably distraught. However, Mr Schneider is keen to support the police in their appeal.
Officer, and I am DCI Hamish Taylor, who's in charge of this tragic case. Who's the people standing or sitting at the table. To my right is Mr Otto Schneider, who is the father of Lena. He's very kindly flown in from Germany to do this for us today. And to his right is WDC Tennant, the family liaison officer. And I am DCI Hamish Taylor, who's in charge of this tragic case. We're here today to appeal for information relating to the tragic death of Lena. That, as you know, her strangled body was found at Hengistbury Head recently. And there are two things today that I'd like to appeal about. The first concerns a man that we now know was with Lena shortly before she died at Hengistbury Head, and we need to trace this man urgently. This man was male, white, 5'8" tall, in his early 50s, with short grey wavy hair. And we think he was wearing red or maroon coloured trousers and a khaki jacket. And we know this man was with Lena shortly before she was last seen. And so it's vital actually that this man contacts us. It may be that the meeting was completely innocent, but we do need to eliminate him from our inquiries. The second thing I'd like to appeal about today is Lena's phone, which some of you may or may not know has not been seen since her body was found. It was an HTC HT7 Windows phone, and this is an exact replica of it. And we do know it was virtually brand new and was used by Lena on the day she disappeared. So if a hiker or walker found this phone near Hengistbury Head, or even if you've bought this phone recently from Gumtree or eBay in the Bournemouth and Poole area, please contact the police straight away. Thank you. I'm now going to ask Mr Schneider to say a few words about his daughter.
Thank you. Lena was a wonderful daughter. She was kind and loving, and she will be missed very much by her family, friends, and her dog, whom she was very fond of. I was so proud of her when she qualified as a social worker. And it breaks my heart that she won't have the bright and happy futures that we had much looked forward to being part of. My wife and I would like to thank the press and the police for their support in this difficult time, especially as we live in another country. So, thank you.
Okay, any questions?
DCI Taylor, you mentioned this man you now want to trace. Do you now have a motive for this murder then?
We're exploring several motives, but obviously tracing this man would help us to establish what's happened.
Why is this man so important? Is he the murderer?
He was the last person to be seen with Lena, so he's definitely a man of interest to us.
So he is a named suspect?
Yes, I can confirm until this man is traced and eliminated that he will be a suspect in this case. I think it's useful to explain that not only was the last person to be seen with Lena, but we do know that shortly afterwards he boarded a ferry to Mudderford. And so we are very keen to trace this Mudderford man, as we call him. He may be completely innocent, but equally he may be involved in Lena's death, so it's very urgent we contact him.
Is there a reward in this case?
There isn't at the moment, although we are exploring that possibility at the moment with the family.
Mr Schneider, our condolences on your loss. Can you tell us if Lena had a boyfriend or a partner?
Excuse, please?
Did Lena have a boyfriend?
Not that we are aware of. She finished a relationship last year, so she could come to have her career in England.
So did she have a lover or a male friend or perhaps a
excuse
lover
me,
that she was seeing regularly?
I think Mr. Schneider's just answered that. I can see he's getting quite upset, so we're going to end the press conference now. I would like you all to thank you all for coming. Good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.
And as the news spread, mourners began paying their respects at the home Lena Schneider shared with her two friends from her time at Bournemouth University.
She was just a really lovely girl, and she had a lot more to give. She had energy and was creative and really outgoing. I saw her the other day, and she was talking about us going out this weekend. So I think that we're all still in a lot of shock at the moment. It hasn't really sunk in for a lot of us, and we're all in denial. So, yeah, it's a bit surreal. I know that we're all kind of just hoping and praying at the moment that whoever did this is caught and brought to justice. I know that I won't sleep until whoever has done this has been caught.
A community shocked and saddened by the tragic loss of a life so young, yet determined to see justice served. James Thompson, Wessex News.